noticed something really interesting. Our audience is mostly 55 plus years old from USA, what we proudly call old school. And guess what? Old school folks love old school cars, or as America knows them best, America's toughest cars. Now, when you mix these legendary cars with the most powerful police tactic, the pit maneuver, you get the perfect recipe for today's episode: how pit maneuvers destroyed America's toughest cars. This is only for the old school gang. Enjoy these special episodes made just for you. Known for raw horsepower and muscle, Dodge Challengers can unleash serious speed. And on May 9th, 2025, one became the centerpiece of pure chaos in Webb County. Behind the wheel was 24-year-old Humberto Misael Garcia, who refused to stop for Texas DPS troopers. Instead, he pushed the Challenger past 100 miles per hour through neighborhoods, clipped a wall that sent the hood flying open, and still kept barreling down IH-35 until he blew through a red light and smashed into another vehicle.
Vehicle just turned on into Monterrey at 10:50 against the wall.
For vehicle northbound on Lexington. And for southbound on Maryland.
Stop sign of McPherson at just 1050 Laredo. 1050 with the vehicle. Send EMS. Driver's wearing red shorts, white shirt.
10-4 vehicle, just 1050 driver wearing.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around!
But Garcia's reckless run wasn't over just yet. He ditched the Challenger and tried escaping on foot, only to be dropped by a taser moments later. Troopers quickly took him into custody and discovered 4 illegal immigrants inside the vehicle, who were turned over to Border Patrol. Garcia now faces a laundry list of charges, including smuggling of persons, felony evading, reckless driving, and failure to stop and render aid. On October 16, 2021, troopers rolled up to an illegal street racing event on Headland Drive in East Point, Georgia. Right in front of them, a white and green Chevy Camaro was lighting up the parking lot with donuts. The moment lights and sirens came on, the driver chose to run. He shot straight toward another trooper, forcing quick action, and even drove onto the sidewalk, smashing into businesses before circling back through the lot with tires screaming. But his reckless show didn't last. The Camaro lost a wheel and steering control, and that's when a precise pit maneuver ended the chaos. With weapons drawn, troopers ordered the driver out. Corporal Ennis pulled him from the car and placed him in cuffs. The suspect, later identified as Carlos Merritt Jr., was charged with racing, reckless driving, and fleeing, showing a total disregard for everyone around him. Thanks to the quick work of GSP, nobody innocent was hurt, and the streets were cleared once again. On June 24, 2025, Cobb County Police received 911 calls about a bobtail semi driving recklessly. Officers spotted it on Dallas Highway, but the driver refused to stop and fled onto Barrett Parkway, swerving across lanes. It was later confirmed the truck was stolen, adding even more charges to the pursuit.
Just Q15 Central. Yeah.
Subject 514, he's now on the opposite lane of travel.
Yeah, eastbound, wrong way, continuing.
52. Just got into the eastbound lanes of travel down the correct direction. We have a unit in front and 3 behind them.
Yeah, boy, try to ram police vehicle, continuing. We're gonna notify GSP.
7514, he's now entered the other lane of traffic, and now he's just crashed back over to the correct lanes. So you can get a helo. 1022, he's wrecking. He just wrecked out radio.
During the pursuit, the semi-truck weaved dangerously through traffic before the driver eventually lost control and crashed. Officers quickly moved in, took the suspect into custody, and brought the chaotic chase to an end. On June 27, 2024, detectives with the Criminal Investigation Division spotted suspect Jarrell Fewell, wanted on 2 felony warrants near North Joe Wilson Road. When officers tried to detain him, Fewell jumped into his Mercury sedan and sped off. A pursuit followed along Highway 67 through Cedar Hill, Duncanville, and into Dallas.
87, shots fired, shots fired.
Fewell exited at Wheatland Road, ran a red light, and opened fire on officers before fleeing on foot, still shooting. Cedar Hill and Duncanville officers returned fire, striking him and leaving him in critical condition at the hospital. Dashcam footage shows 4 bullet holes in a cruiser windshield, with one officer even firing through his own glass, yet miraculously no officers were injured. On July 4, 2024, Trooper Daniel Parker joined a pursuit of a red Ford Mustang on Interstate 40 East, near the 132-mile marker. The Mustang was traveling around 70 miles per hour, as Parker quickly closed the distance to intervene. Parker executed a precise pit maneuver on the Mustang, causing it to spin into the entrance ramp and become disabled. The driver, Joshua Bennett, was taken into custody without further incident. On June 10, 2023, troopers and street racing task force partners responded to reports of dangerous intersection takeovers in the valley. During one incident in Mesa, a driver struck a pedestrian and fled the scene, prompting a pursuit with assistance from Mesa, Phoenix, and Tempe police.
Good Grappler. Just south of the Phoenix on Gilbert.
The pursuit ended when a sergeant deployed the Grappler police bumper, stopping the vehicle safely by capturing a rear tire. Both occupants, 17-year-old males, were detained, cited for street racing, and the vehicle was impounded. On October 20th, 2022, Trooper Thomas Hubbard spotted a red Chevy Camaro with fictitious tags speeding 81 in a 65-mile-per-hour zone. He immediately began following the vehicle to initiate a stop, but the driver refused, sparking a high-speed pursuit. The suspect drove recklessly, weaving through traffic and reaching speeds of over 120 miles per hour, creating multiple near-collision situations and putting everyone on the road in serious danger.
Westbound, cutting in and out of traffic. It's going on the left shoulder. He's trying to get around these big trucks. They're trying to hold him up.
The suspect initially veered onto the shoulder to evade Trooper Hubbard and managed to escape, but later that same day, he was located and taken into custody. On October 20th, 2023, Trooper Donnie Cheers spotted a black Dodge Journey traveling 91 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone while stationed at the weigh station. He followed the vehicle until a safe location to attempt a traffic stop became available. The driver initially acted like he would pull over, but then accelerated, forcing the trooper to engage in a high-speed pursuit.
Be here on the service road near the dog track with Tennessee boy 1203 black Dodge Journey. Tennessee boy Queen John 1203. We're gonna be 10:30. Ingram, south on Ingram. Speed's 53.
Forward direct, 1019.
TBI.
The chase ended when Trooper Cheers performed a pit, sending the Dodge Journey up an embankment and finally bringing it to a stop. The driver attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly tased and taken into custody. EMS treated him on scene before he was transported to Crittenden County Detention Center for booking. On February 29, 2024, Trooper James Booth noticed a silver Ford Mustang with a temporary tag that had an altered seal while entering I-30 eastbound. After running the tag, he discovered it had expired in 2022, despite showing a 2024 expiration date. When the vehicle took the Broadway exit and reached North Pine Street, the driver, Marquise Williams, began to flee, prompting a pursuit.
284, David Adam, 362, 284, it's gonna be a silver Ford Mustang.
Well, what color is it? It's not what color. Last name Morant, M-O-R-E-N-T.
We're still rolling.
CFS received.
And we're say, took the Broadway exit.
During the chase, Williams drove recklessly, heading the wrong way on North Locust Street, exceeding speeds of 115 miles per hour, losing control over a small hill, and continuing toward oncoming traffic. Trooper Booth attempted a pit, which was initially unsuccessful, as Williams weaved through multiple streets and slowed only at a dead end before turning onto North Gum Street. The pursuit ended after a second pit, when Williams exited his vehicle and fled on foot. Trooper Booth, with assistance from North Little Rock Police, captured him near the railroad tracks. Williams was taken to Spring Hill Baptist Hospital for medical clearance before being transported to Pulaski County Jail. On August 26, 2023, Sergeant Stephen Briggs spotted a black and gray Ford Mustang traveling erratically near Buford and Forester Road in Pulaski County. After the vehicle drove off the road into the grass and refused to stop, Briggs activated his lights and sirens, initiating a pursuit through residential streets. The suspect, Perry Ford, weaved through the neighborhood at around 45 miles per hour until Sergeant Briggs pulled alongside the rear of the Mustang, causing it to slow. Briggs then used his push bumper on the driver's door to bring the vehicle to a stop. Ford complied, exited through the window, and was handcuffed without incident. A search of the vehicle revealed marijuana and a digital scale, and Ford was cited and booked into Pulaski County Jail. On January 8, 2023, Faulkner County Sheriff's deputies attempted to stop a vehicle driven by 53-year-old Michael Scotty Helton. Helton refused to stop, initiating a high-speed pursuit through the city limits of Conway and Faulkner County backroads.
Are y'all still headed eastbound?
Yeah, 10-4, we're east, right here passing the, we're passing the, stand by. We're east on Robinson, just crossed over Donaghy, speed's 55, no traffic. It's a dually truck, it's gonna be hard to pit.
Meadow Hill.
Little Rock Road is 1063.
'67 Little Rock. See if Conway gives us some spikes. I don't know if I'll be able to hit him or not. Damn. We are east on Oak Street. Speed 45, no traffic.
Yeah, we've had Faulkner stations call it.
Little Rock. We're still east on Oak Street, approaching I-40. Speed's 100, no traffic.
During the pursuit, Helton fired multiple shots at law enforcement officers, creating an extremely dangerous situation. State troopers joined the chase to help contain the suspect.
Speed 100. Already.
Copy.
Speed 60, still eastbound. Coming up on East Oak, still eastbound. East Oak.
Hey, shots fired. He's shooting in the air.
Shots fired, shots fired. South on East German. So notify Faulkner 4, please. Eastbound 70, or southbound. On East German, 70 miles an hour. Still south, 60 miles an hour, no traffic. Coming up on Middle Road, still south.
Troopers successfully deployed spike strips on State Highway 89, causing Helton's tires to deflate. The suspect lost control and struck a concrete curb at the intersection of State Highway 89 and Interstate 40, bringing the vehicle to a stop.
Still moving.
42 or 43 off. Close to the city. How many rips have we got? Going towards the Cedar way in. Ben's got 8 people out getting on the stop. They were tied up. That's up 113. Shoot the lineman route. Well, they advised her 1050. It's got 8 people.
I'm on the rock. Are we still passing the county?
Good call.
We're coming up into the city of Mayflower now. Passing Lakeview Road. Still on 89.
Good call. Passing Lakeview Road. Further 89 South Passing Lake.
During the encounter, Helton pulled out a firearm, creating an immediate and life-threatening situation. In response, 3 state troopers and 1 Mayflower police officer fired their service weapons to neutralize the threat. After the shots were fired, troopers quickly moved in to provide medical assistance, attempting to render aid to Helton. Despite their efforts, Helton sustained critical injuries and tragically succumbed at the scene.